Hey Shelly, this is Brianna with Chipmunk SEO here. I'm sending this video after I had contacted Terry and she gave me permission to go ahead and get it over to you. I'm only going to take a few minutes here just to give you some tips on optimizing your website. You guys actually have a really good website, and I just wanted to point out some things going on with it as far as the customers you're missing out on because of not having some things implemented. So the first thing I'm going to cover is content. For Google, content is king. They like to see a minimum of 1,500 words on the homepage, and then you want at least 500 words on each of the back service pages. There's two reasons this is important. The first one is if you have no content, Google thinks you're a scam. The more that you talk about your service and your industry, the more Google's going to feel like you're an expert, and they're going to rank you accordingly to that. The second reason is the more content you have on your pages, the more keywords you can have. And keywords are all about how our customers are finding us. So we need to have a lot of content in order to be found for more than one keyword. I'm going to go ahead and show you kind of what's going on that I'm seeing here. So I looked up Portland roofing contractors, and I'm going to ignore all the Google ads and Google guarantees because those cost money. I'm going to tell you something about this Google Map Pack right quick as well. So in this map pack, you need to make sure that you guys have your Google My Business set up and optimized. You want to be first up here. There shouldn't be someone with 4 stars showing up first, and you guys not even showing up in the first 3, especially with what list of services you guys offer from residential to commercial. You guys need to be getting up here. So make sure you're adding photos to that. All your content is correct. And then you need something called citations. Citations are online directories like Yelp, Yellow Pages, White Pages, so on and so forth. Make sure you're getting your information out to a lot of those, and that'll help get you into these top 3 for the map pack, and that's going to help you get some more traffic from customers. Now going down here, the first company that actually pulls up for Portland roofing contractors is Cascade Roofing Portland. So I'm going to use them as your competition just because they're coming up before you on a keyword in an area you service, okay? Showing you what their website looks like here. You know, they've got some content going through, and content isn't just the words, it's also the images. So if you want to get your keywords ranking, be sure to save your image file names as the keywords that you're trying to rank for. That's a link. Got some links. Whoop. So if we go and we try to save an image and I see it saved as, let's go ahead and take a look here. Okay, so you have this just listed as logo footer. I would just put it as maybe Portland roofers, Portland roofing contractors, just something like that. A keyword that you can start getting found for and ranked for. That's what we want to see. Going back over to the competitor here, so they're definitely someone that you guys can beat. Your guys' website looks a lot nicer than this, and that's why I was a little frustrated seeing that they were coming up before you on this big keyword. So I'm using this tool for my clients, and in this tool, I have the ability to go in and see what's happening on the back end of websites. So I'm looking at your competitors here, and they have like no domain rating. The ratings here should be equal 1 to 1. And this is about the security of your website and the strength of your backlinks. Backlinks was kind of the third thing we were going to get into. Backlinks are not created equal. You need to make sure that when you're connecting your website to other websites online, that those websites are related to your industry. Otherwise, Google's going to view it as kind of spam, and that's not what we want. That's dropping the rating, and that could very well be what's happening with how many backlinks you guys have. So if I go over here, you have over 1,000 backlinks, but your domain rating is still really low. And then we notice that you guys aren't coming up for that Portland roofing contractors. So if we look over at the keywords your competitors ranking on, right here, Portland roofers, 3,500 searches a month, and we know those searches are happening in our area. Your competitor is first in position for that with a far less attractive website. Portland roofing contractors, he's third because remember we had seen that citation and stuff come up. So that makes sense. And that's still 300. So those two search volumes, over 3,800 searches a month, they're pulling in over 1,140 of those searches. Those people are going to their website instead of yours, and that's what we need to change. So I recommend going through and making sure that you've got your content optimized. You have all your images saved as keyword names. And that's not just for your website. Do that as well for the Google Map Pack down here. When you add photos to the Google My Business, save those photo file names as keywords. You also are going to be wanting to get your backlinks cleaned up. If there's any worthwhile backlinks from competitors for my clients, I'll usually go in and copy them over. But the big rule of thumb is to just make sure they're high quality and they're more than the competitor. You guys are getting a higher organic traffic, even though you're showing up lower on some of the searches happening. And we can actually see why that would be too, going into your keywords that you're ranking on. Okay, so it looks like a lot of people are actually looking, 60 of them are looking up you guys by name, which is pretty cool. But we definitely want to be hitting those people that are just searching for roofing contractors, right? And you want to do area specific. So try and make sure you have the city names in there. You guys are doing good on that aspect. But because you have that low ranking authority, you're not getting as many links as you should be, or as much traffic as you should be. Here's Roofing Portland with 150. You guys are in the first position and you're getting over 50 traffic for that. So that's pretty good. So that would be my recommendation. Get some more content going. Make sure your keywords are optimized. Clean up your backlinks a bit so you can increase that rating. And that will help Google move you guys up on your keywords. And then make sure you guys have your citations set up for this Google My Business. It'll help a lot if you guys are just showing up here for several different keywords. And beyond that, that's kind of it. I'm not going to take up any more of your time. Thank you for letting me send this video to you guys. If you implement these steps, you're going to see your traffic increase even more than what you're doing currently. If you have questions on how to do it, I'll go ahead and answer them for you. I will be following up with you guys this week because I want to get feedback about the video. It takes so much time for me to make them and send them out. I need to know that I'm actually giving value to owners and businesses and not wasting my time or anyone else's. So thank you so much for letting me send it. You guys have an awesome day.